about this film. Obviously, special effects and cinematography, which I think is your specialty, is really interesting.
Oh, thank you.
Talk about what you brought to that when you made this film.
Yeah, magic in itself is intriguing, and when it's live, it's even more. So shooting magic tricks is really difficult to prove to the audience that you're not doing CG. And we spent extra time with Keith Berry, our magician consultant, to really create all these things. So we spent a lot of time, a lot of money. We had to train these actors to do it. Big time actors like Mark Ruffalo and Morgan Freeman to do these magic tricks. And so we spent a lot of time doing that, and I think we pull it off. It just, for us, it was a very important part of the storytelling, that if you can create a fake dinosaur, of course you can create fake magic, but we really wanted to prove to the audience that you can be intrigued because we're doing this as much as possible in a real situation.
For the people who haven't seen it yet and it's being released for DVD, talk about what's special when it comes to the sound, just the look of it.
Yeah. Well, I'm a huge fan of the first one, so we wanted to bring that kind of energy to this one. But instead of being sort of a show for the audience themselves, we get to go behind the curtain and hang with the horsemen and see how they use magic concepts to get out of a magic trick that they're trapped in. So for me, I loved that change of perspective, and I love that you get a little bit of an education of how things work. You get a little bit of fun, you get a bunch of fun, you get amazing actors to pull this off, and I think you'll care about their journey a little bit. And because it's an original story, it's not based off of something, I think that's such a rare occurrence, and you can bring the whole family to watch it.
Wasn't that a nice change for you? If you work with Justin Bieber, if you work with, a lot of other people like this, but bringing them all together like that, that's not an easy fact. Sometimes egos are involved, but it's all about the film.
Yeah, I was very intimidated coming in. I've worked with some big stars, like The Rock, like Bruce Willis, but when there's like 8 of them in one scene and it's on a plane, so you have no room to move. But they couldn't have been kinder, they couldn't have been more trusting. I think it was watching master craftsmen do their jobs, and I was just trying to keep up with the camera. And I think when the audience comes, they'll feel that energy, they'll feel that fun, because the cast really had a ton of fun.
What would you say to get the audience to come out to see this film, to people who haven't seen it, and to buy the DVD, because you got a lot of great extras on it?
Yeah, I think the extras, I'm really excited for people to see, because it's one thing watching a movie, but it's other thing to see the work that went into the magic tricks and magic. When you see that our actors are actually doing these things, when you meet our real magicians behind the scenes that are helping to make that happen, when you see them rehearsing, all that stuff makes the magic only more intriguing, and I'm really excited for people to see that.
What's coming up next for you?
I'm working on this movie called Crazy Rich Asians, which is based off this book.
I want to see it already.
It's really fun. It's out there. It's an all-Asian cast, so one of the first sort of all-Asian Hollywood movies. So I'm excited to sort of break new ground and rip open that bamboo ceiling a bit more.
Thank you.
Cool.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.